Hey guys, it's another Friday. You know what that means. It's time for another review here at Level Down Reviews. And for this week, we're doing an unscripted review on February's Japan Crate. Now, this came a little bit late due to some shipping and harbor related issues on the West Coast, but you know, I'm not mad at all. I completely understand. That's out of their control. But yeah, for those that are new, have not seen any of my previous reviews on Japan Crate or never even heard of it, Japan Crate is a monthly subscription box that costs anywhere from $20 for some of the smaller boxes up to $35, which is what this box is right here. And what you do is you get a box filled with candy from Japan. So if you've been interested in some of the candy and stuff over there, but have been a little nervous about possibly spending some huge bucks out for some of the candy, this is an interesting way to try out various things and see which ones you may or may not like. So, without further ado, let's get into this month's box. Transition. So, the first thing we're going with is Kazami dried squid. The reason we're starting with this is because of everything in the package, I have a feeling this might be the worst for me. Never know, a lot of the things have surprised me in the box, like the rice crackers. Seaweed rice crackers from like 2 months back. You guys remember it, right? It was a fun time for all. So yeah. Looking on the ingredients on the back, it tells me it's made from squid, so at least it's not lying to me. So yeah, guys, it's our favorite part, trying to open the package. I see a little opening right here. Let's see if we can open it in one zip, and then we'll transition to after eating it. I opened it. I ripped a little bit too much though, but yeah, we'll be right back with my judgment. So yeah, guys, I think I'm right. I think this is gonna be the worst thing in this box for me. To explain the taste, it may not be bad for a lot of you people out there, but it kind of tastes like a very blandish, generic beef jerky. So if you happen to like a more just original, non-Tabasco or hot and spicy or any of those other variants of beef jerky, then you might like this, but I'm not one of those people that likes those flavors. So this is bad for me, but I'm gonna give it a bad rating, which is between a bad and a mad, because for some people out there, if you like more original tasting beef jerky, this might be interesting for you, but I really can't judge because I'm not that person. So yeah, there you go. Mixed rating, but I'm not gonna try anymore. This squid is going to waste. I think I just made it throw it back in the ocean. That makes sense, right? Moving on. So, going from the dangerous bet of the squid, we're going to a safe bet with the Pocky. How can Pocky go wrong? How can Pocky go wrong whatsoever? So, it's apparently a Tone milk Pocky, and apparently this version is supposed to be made for more of a older palate. So, I guess because I'm no longer a teenager, maybe this will taste freaking amazing to me, better than any other Pocky I've ever had before. But there's only one way to find out, and God, I hope it gets the taste of squid out of my mouth. Plus, I think some of it's stuck between my teeth. Ugh. So yeah, let's find out. It is Pocky, and I must admit, I like this a little bit better than the Pockies that come at my local convenience store. So, with that said, it's Pocky. It's good, so I have to give it a good ranking. I want to give it a great ranking because it's better than all the other Pockies I've tried before. But yeah, let's see what else is in the store. Did anyone even understand that? Okay, so the next one is one I have to read from the cheat sheet. It's Morinaga Choco Peanut Ball. So it tells me it's like a Japanese spin on a peanut M&M. So you know, it will melt in your mouth, but not your hand. Yeah, let's see how it is. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest like peanut M&M person, but I'm kosher with it. I can deal with it. So let's find out. How the frick do you open you up? Alright guys, so I do have to agree, these do kind of taste like peanut M&Ms. I almost completely forgot what thing it was comparing it to. Although I have to admit, after taking like 5 minutes to figure out how to open this and then cheating and using a box cutter, I like that this has a little tab thing that you can like pour out your little M&M things. Unfortunately, they're covered in chocolate, so they will melt in your hand and also in your mouth, unlike M&Ms. But yeah, I have to give it a good rating. Yeah. eat the candy. And then we'll move on to the next piece of candy and maybe get more sick. Who knows? Oh no. Alright, more chocolate, some Doorman Choco Balls. So, it seems to be like it's going to be very similar to the Pikachu ones we got a month or two back. I think it's even made by the same company. So, yeah, we open it. Yeah, I think this is the exact same thing because it also comes with a sticker. I don't know if I showed you in the Pikachu one. It came with a sticker too. But yeah, let's try out some of these Choco Ball thingamabobbers. Yeah, pretty much like those Pikachu ones. I think I like this one a little bit better. I don't know what the Pikachu one I gave, but I have to give this one a good. I like it. I like it. So far, Japan Crate, you're doing pretty good for yourself. Don't screw it up, except for the Squid. I hope that's the only bad one. I hope it's the only bad one. Okay, and moving on to our very last thing for like our DIY candy stuff is every burger chocolate hamburgers. Chocolate biscuits, my bad. So, yeah, it's apparently some hamburgers that are made out of chocolates. What could go wrong with that? Everything could go wrong with that. But let's see if it's actually any good or not, or if I throw it up. I mean, we had Squid earlier. Surely it's not worse than that. But let's figure it out. Oh, open. I know how to open stuff. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. I know how to open stuff. I just can't get the package out. But yeah, see you in a moment after gorging down on this. Know what, guys? Really freaking good. I looked at them and I was expecting to taste horrible. But to my surprise, it's really good. So, yeah, every burger, you get a good ranking. You're keeping it up, Japan Crate. You can do it. We can make it through this with only one bag. We can do it. Yes, we can. I'm spitting everywhere now. We need a transition before I drool to play some more. Alright guys, so first up in our DIY section, even though it may not technically be considered DIY, but I'm considering it DIY, leave me alone, is this liquid mixing candy. So it includes 3 different candy liquids. And what we do is we mix them together to create our own color and flavor. Can you tell I'm reading that off of our cheat sheet? But yeah, let's open it up, take a look inside, and then see if it's worth the hubbub. Alright guys, so this is our final results. I've already tasted our pasty looking, slimy, gloopy stuff, and it might look kind of bad, but you know what guys? It actually does taste pretty good. Just obviously the big problem I have with it is, if you're trying to scoop out any to eat it, it's kind of hard to get rid of all the goo. It just keeps going over and over, and you may not be able to see it on my box, which I was using as my secondary table. Some of it spilled out when I was trying to like put some of it back in. But yeah, I mixed all of it together and I like it, so I have to give it a good ranking. Yeah, surprising. I was expecting this to be horrible, but it tastes pretty good, guys. Like I said, so far, this has been a pretty sweet Japan Crate. So, let's see about our next DIY kit and see if it stands up. Alright guys, so next is this Zoo Gummy DIY kit. Yeah, look at those cute little animals. Are you supposed to be a lion? You look too fluffy. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our very own zoo animal. And it's a surprise for each and every time, and our power's about to go out. This isn't cool. This isn't cool, dude. I'm in the basement. I don't want to be trapped out here. But let's create our gummy. Alright guys, so Prinny here has been waiting on the gummies to finish, but unfortunately enough, they didn't turn out right. I'm pretty sure like maybe I added a little bit too much water, or I just didn't read the instructions right. But yeah, it's like I've tried the 2 little small pink ones and the bigger pink one. The bigger pink one was the one I thought was the best. The 2 small ones and the big pink one. Everything else has been kind of goopy. It doesn't seem finished, like this deer right here. So unfortunately enough, I can't give a proper ranking to it because I think I screwed it up. Unless that's how it's supposed to be, but I don't think this is how it's supposed to be. But yeah, moving on to the next one. Hopefully we'll have more success with that one. So moving from the zoo, we have Animal Puffs. There's another line. What's with the line? Are you supposed to be a cat? I mean, I don't know. So yeah, apparently we're gonna create some lollipops with animals on them. I am really hoping this turns out a lot better than the other one. Well, let's see if it does or not. Let's see if I done goop another one. Alright guys, so I created ourselves a little lollipop here. It's a little doggy. Woof woof. I know I'm more of a cat person, but you know, why not change things up? Looks a lot better than I thought he was gonna look. Obviously, I have not tried him yet because, you know, he's still in pristine shape. Although, apparently I had a little bit too much extra of the stuff around there. I was afraid that what I was gonna have to do was use some water, freeze it, yada yada, because that's kind of the way it looked. But yeah, let's try out our little doggy friend and see how he tastes. I'm sorry, doggy, we've got to eat you. I'm sorry, but we have to eat you. Alright, so our puppy turned out to taste pretty good after all. So yeah, it turned out definitely a lot better than I thought it was. Great, I was hoping for like a lollipop more than just a candy pop, but you know what? It's a novelty item. You can create your own look for the creation. It's fun to do, so you know what? I'll give it a good ranking. I'm in a good mood today. Alright, for our final DIY kit, it's a Crochet Colors Animal DIY. What's with all the animals? This is another gummy DIY kit, because the other one we did during this episode turned out so well. Now let's see if we can create like a giraffe, panda, penguin. I can hope so. I can hope this turns out a lot better. I really hope so. I want one of these gummy things to work out. Every single time I try doing these, they turn out bad. They don't work. But yeah, see you on the flip side when this is done. So guys, have you ever wanted to try painting with some type of spoon-based device that looked like this? Yeah, me either, but that's what I had to do with this DIY kit. And here's our ugly final creation. To show you the rest of what I had to do, let me just reach around. Okay, so this little white piece right here, we have to put in this tray here to get the shape that we want. None of them look like animals, so this DIY kit has lied to me. So I obviously used the big one as the creature or whatever this is, and this is what I got. Yeah, I know, doesn't it look beautiful with that mouth that is invading the shirt now? That's worrisome. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to try this, guys. I know the white pieces, I have had that stuff before and it tastes pretty good, but the color stuff, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it, but let's find out. Let's find out. Alright guys, so the white piece of candy, it overpowered everything else. I can't really taste anything, so I have to give it a meh. I mean, it has a novelty sense, but it's hard to paint with the freaking spoon. I mean, this is a freaking spoon. It took me forever to rip this thing out. It's not easy to rip out. I had to use a box cutter. Then again, I had issues opening stuff, so that's probably the reason. But yeah, let's go to our gum segment. Alright, we're in our final stretch with some Insky collectible card gum. So each of these packs comes with a collectible card from One Piece, one of my more recent animes I got into, which is kind of an ode anime. It's celebrating its 15th anniversary, so I'm a bit behind. But we're not here to talk about the anime, we're here to talk about if the gum is any good. The cheat sheet tells me it's good, but we're not gonna know until we try it ourselves. So let's see. So yeah guys, we got some collectible cards. Close-up showing right now. And yeah, I am happy to say I got a card of Nico Robin. I was looking at all the cards I could get on the back of this and was like, man, I really hope I get Nico Robin because of the character. She's kind of one of my favorites, and I got her. So on that front, that makes me want to give it a good ranking, but on top of that, the gum is actually good for once. Usually it's been kind of like meh. I will admit the taste didn't last for all that long, but still nonetheless. I give the gum collectible card thingamabobber a good ranking. It also makes me want to collect all the cards. All the cards. But for our finale, as always, put the cards to the side. Hopefully I do not get them wet. We have a drink, and this time it's Pokemon sparkling apple drink. So yeah, if you're watching our Instagram account, you would have got a sneak peek of this drink. Everything is so freaking happy on it. I see Pikachu in the new EV1 and X and Y, which I completely forgot. The fairy one, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's find out if the drink is actually any good. Please do not let me down. You've been a pretty good Japan crate. Alright guys, so it's not necessarily my thing. It's definitely been, I believe, my favorite drink so far, but it's not in the good category. So we're gonna do our favorite thing now, our in-between ranking between a man and a good. We're gonna give it a mood. A mood. Yeah, making up words. So yeah, we looked at everything in the Japan crate. Now let's see what other me's final review of this box is. So guys, after eating all the candy and put them in nifty little baggies so I can eat them at a later time also, what do I think of this month's Japan crate? Well, like I said in last month, each and every time I've been getting this so far, each month has been better and better for me. And I have to say, this month, just like the previous months, has been the best month for me. But this one, I pretty much like all the candy. The only thing I didn't like was the squids. Where's the squids? Yeah, I didn't like the squid stuff, but as I said, kind of tastes like beef jerky, but it was like bland that I just don't like. But yeah, overall though, everything else I enjoyed, loved, and I might consider buying a few of these, but probably not. They're kind of expensive. But with all that, I have to give this our highest ranking of great. So guys, as always, thank you for watching. It's been fun and enjoyable, even though I'm probably gonna get sick from all the candy afterwards. Spoilers, you probably shouldn't eat all this in one sitting. Unless you're a kid, you can handle it, so go right ahead. Also, you probably should listen to me. I am definitely not the role model of anybody out there. And if you happen to like this unscripted review and are worried about waiting another full week for another one, don't fret guys, this week we're going to give you a bonus unscripted review here because we signed up for a new subscription box and we're excited to share it with you guys out there. So we don't want you guys to wait. Also, we have a ton of other subscription boxes to get to, so that's also the reason. So I'm not going to tell you what the new subscription box is, but I will give you this little hint. If you're an older gamer like me, then you might enjoy this box because I sure have right now. It's just my first box. So if you want to be up to date on when that does come out, hit that little subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. Also, if you like the video, why am I talking Jamaican all of a sudden? Hit the like, give us a comment, tell us what candy you like. Do you agree with our rating? Would you give it a lower rating? Blah, blah, blah. And also tell your friends. Did I even say that yet? I don't know. But if you want to watch some more stuff from us here are a couple more reviews, here are some Let's Plays, and also some more plugging. We have a new Twitter and Instagram feed, all ran by our little Prinny right here. It's the worst choice possible, but it was the only choice we had. I regret it already. But yeah, guys, as I always say, I'll see ya next time.